on, fam? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As always, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can jump around, and if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and thumbs this video up. I do try to post as regularly as possible with as many new releases as possible, so being subscribed, turning that notification bell on will ensure that you never miss out on all the fun, new content, new releases, and everything that is the Fawn family. Now this is going to be my January favorites, and I'm going to start with skincare. That way, if you guys don't care about skincare, you can just do the jump to the makeup, and if you don't care about makeup, you can just jump into skincare. So I've broken it up that way, and there's a lot. I've tested out quite a few products over December and January, and I have a lot of hits, and I can't wait to share all of these with you guys. This is like not even all of it, and that's skincare. So there's a lot to get through. I need to turn this around and then we will get going. Okay, I'm gonna start with cleansing. I have talked about my favorite cleansers, my Lancome Milan Mousse and the Dr. Dennis Gross gel that's like an exfoliant. But what I've really been testing out is the Dior Hydra Life Micellar Milk No Rinse Cleanser. It looks like I've barely dented it, and I have used the crap out of this. Now this month has been a pretty heavy duty migraine month. I have been on my period for over a month straight. I still have issues going on with my endometriosis and everything that's carried on from last year. So I do see my doctor in 2 days to try to figure out a more aggressive treatment. But because of all of the migraines, I've had like arthritis flare-ups causing the migraines, all related to the menstrual cycle. And there were days where I was just vomiting on and off, on and off, on and off. And I still needed to cleanse my skin, add hydration to it. But I actually couldn't even physically get in the shower or stand over a sink to fully wash and do all of my steps. So I would take this on a Shiseido cotton pad, and it is so nourishing and it cleanses. Like you can see what's left behind on the Shiseido pad, and it just melts into your skin. So it's just unbelievably, oh my God, this feels so good. Nourishing, cleansing, you don't rinse it off, and this is like a major prep step as well. So you're getting so many benefits in this, and I think this will last like the whole year. It's crazy how much is in here. It's 200 milliliters or 6.7 fluid ounces. So it is a little bit more of an investment up front, but I honestly think that's gonna last me the whole year, and it's been a lifesaver. And then what I would do after that is douse. And I'm not talking like a little mist, I'm talking douse my face, neck, and chest with the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. Thirsty Skin Relief, you get 4.2 ounces or 125 milliliters. And again, it looks like I've barely dented it. And I use probably 15 pumps when I'm doing this combo because I'm not also moisturizing. And it has left my skin plump. It has like that pushback to it, so moisturized. It feels like I've gone through my routine. So that has saved me. I always travel with this one in the travel size, you know, it's airplane friendly. Sorry, I'm coming off of like a whole week of not filming. I was jacked up on really heavy duty painkillers. I was throwing up this week. I was in agony, so I'm a little bit fumbly. This is my first time like out talking since the horrific week I had. But the mini one is fantastic when you're on the airplane, going through airports, you know, vehicles, hot air, cold air, dry heat, and I have loved this forever, but that duo has saved me this month. And then what I don't find that the micellar milk is good to use over your eye area for cleansing. I tried that once and it did burn my eyes. So what I have been loving for that quick clean without having to like put water on my face, because water can be drying if you're not going through other steps depending on what your water source is, where you're located in the world, all of that. And sometimes water is just harsh. You know, you're in pain, you're not feeling well, but these Garnier Skin Active Micellar Eye Makeup Remover Pads, it's a no rinse again, no harsh rubbing. It says it removes eye makeup. I haven't tested it for eye makeup. I don't think it would. Nothing can compare to my Lancome eye makeup remover, but this to just waken up your eyes, get rid of any kind of morning crustiness and goop and all that grossness. These have been awesome. Like, I don't even know how many I've gone through, and you get like 100 in here. And so they're just little rounds that are already moistened, and these have been phenomenal. I really recommend trying that out if you're looking for a very quick way to cleanse your face. Then, oh my gosh, while we're on cleansing and all of that, I have finally tried the Kate Sommerville ExfoliKate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment, Hollywood's 2-minute facial. This is really, really nice. It is not aggressive. It doesn't burn. It's not very like heavy in the granules. So it's not like taking the skin off, but you massage your whole face. I also do my neck and chest for up to 2 minutes. And the liquid in it is also exfoliating, so you don't need such harsh beads. And when you're done rinsing, you actually feel a little bit moisturized and your skin is super smooth without that aggressive granules in the formula. So my nail tech is my best friend and she swears by this forever. I bought her the full bottle as a Christmas gift and I still had never tried it for myself, but because of her love affair, I bought myself a little travel one to try, and it is really good. It's expensive, a little bit goes a long way, and it's really good. Then I have 2 products from Lancome that I've been trying out. I have the Ultimate Lotion. This mist is like the best mist in the world. I actually have 3 mists to talk about in this skincare, but they're all for different reasons. The Clinique one is my heavy duty when I'm not doing my whole routine or if my skin is like so parched, but that doesn't really happen. I do have normal skin. This, I'm only down to this point right here, and I use 7 spritz every day, 5 over my face and 2 over my neck, and it is so lightweight and so nourishing. When I mist my face and then I put the serum that I'll talk about next over it, the serum smooths out so much easier. You get more miles out of the serum by misting this first, and this just has, look, the finest mist, and it smells like a spa, and it's just so beautiful. Like, look at this packaging. It is stunning, but it just feels incredible. I am so hooked on that. I use it every day. Like, I'm obsessed. And if I did have an extra step in me, I would mist this one and then the Clinique over top. If I just really had to like hurry up and get back to the toilet for vomiting or go crash in the bed, I would just use the Clinique. And then the Absolue Ultimate Elixir Concentrate, this serum and the packaging, oh my gosh. But this is incredible. It is just so lightweight, but so uber nourishing, moisturizing, hydrating. It is the best serum I have ever tried in my life. And I have used the crap out of it, and there's still so much in there. So these 2 products are very, very pricey. But again, I can't see this lasting less than 8 months, maybe even longer. And that's with daily use and fairly heavy use. I do 2 pumps of the serum every day. And like I said, 7 mists of the other product. And it's just so good. On a more affordable note, I've been using the Laneige eye sleeping mask. And I love this. It is so hydrating. My eyes are so nourished when I wake up the next morning. I'm still using my Lancome sleep mask, but for the eye mask, I've been using this. Now, I don't love that you have to use the applicator because I feel like eventually it's gonna get germy, but it massages on so nicely. And then once I get the product on, it goes over creams really nicely too, which is the weirdest thing because normally you do, you know, liquid, you go lightweight to heavier in products, but this is an eye sleeping mask, so I was like, okay, well, let me try it over top of my eye cream and also under my eye cream, and it works beautifully both ways. I think I got this from Ulta, but it may have been Sephora. I got it from one of the two stores though, and it's just so good. And it's also never ending. Oh, the other face mist that I'm obsessed with is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. This is very refreshing. It's just like you need to wake up in the morning. It's a great pick-me-up in between makeup steps, or if you're like, what I'll do is if I'm coming on camera to demo makeup or demo skincare, so I haven't had a chance to fully moisturize, I will spritz myself with this because it's very lightweight, but it still gives some nourishment. And look at this mist. Isn't that the best? And it smells so fresh and citrusy. It's just delicious. You can get a smaller bottle of this too. I initially bought the smaller bottle to try it out, and then I upgraded and got the big bottle, so I keep the small one for travel, and then this one in my bathroom, and it's just so awesome. I've also been testing out the Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. Look how beautiful this packaging is. I'm like, this ombre is so beautiful with the gold. It's just, this is so awesome to look at. And it also helps keep sun rays out, light out, so the packaging is also useful. It's not just pretty. It does have a beautiful pump. And this one I use at night. It's very liquidy. And then I'll put my creams over top of it. But because this one is so high in vitamin C, it kind of does a little bit of an exfoliating for me as well. So I like to use this more at night rather than putting my makeup over top of it. But this is just beautiful. This one and the SkinCeuticals Ferulic CE Vitamin C are my two favorite vitamin C's. They are bomb. Then let's talk about there's a lot of lip care. Okay, I love the Milk Kush Lip Balm. I find this to be so nourishing. Does not give a green tint at all, but it is a very lightweight yet very nourishing balm that's also very refreshing. It has like a minty feel to it and smell to it. It's not tingling or anything like that. It's just very fresh but still very moisturizing. So this has been awesome. Then you guys know I love my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Collagen Refresh Rose. I use this every day. I keep one in my makeup room and one in my purse, and it gives such a nice gloss and nourishment, collagen. It has a beautiful doe foot applicator too. It's almost like a little heart shape. But the formula is just, I have so much on my skin and lips. It's just so nice. And I love that it gives that little bit of a glossiness, and it's like a little bit filling. It's not a plumping gloss, but it fills in the lines, and it just makes them look more youthful, juicy, full, all the good stuff. Then I demoed the Kiels Butterstick Lip Treatment on camera. There's the clear one, and then the rose, which is Pop of Peony, and the rose one has an SPF of 30 in it. These are fantastic. To me, these are some of the most nourishing balms I have ever put on in my life. I like it more than the fresh ones, and I loved those fresh ones forever. But these ones are kind of like a little bit of a lighter version of the Butter Night Mask, which I use pretty much every single night. These are such a great staple. If you're out in the sun, grab one of these, and if you're just wanting to moisturize, it doesn't actually even have an SPF taste or smell, which I really appreciate, because so many lip products that have SPF in them, you get that SPF taste and smell, and it's gross. This one does not do that, and it gives like your lips but better for a little bit of pink coloring. Check these out. They're so worth it. If you have dry, chapped lips, they're going to love you. Then the Sara Happ. This is very, very pretty. This is the Dream Slip. This is incredible. I also use this every day. I'm constantly nourishing my skin and taking care of it, whether it's my lips, my skin, my hair, you know, whatever. And I have gone through a lot of this. And it is like a cream to a balm type of formula. If you overdo it, you do get a little bit of a white cast on your lips, but because I either overdo it at home where I don't care if I have that white cast, or I just do a lighter amount if I'm going out. It's very versatile and it just feels divine. I really don't like her lip gloss. It's very goopy, it gathers, it gets stringy. The lip gloss was not a win for me, but this Dream Slip is incredible, and this is sold at Ulta. So I highly recommend checking that out. And then Nurse Jamie has a new Lips RX. This again is a little bit thicker. It's more like a butter. Look how much I've used. And once you start applying it, it just melts. So it has a more solid formula than all of these other products from the jar products for the lip balms, but it hits your lips and it just starts melting, and the littlest bit goes a long way. I have accidentally taken too much on multiple occasions because it's just, you're used to grabbing more out of a container, and this, you just need the littlest bit and it just slathers your lips, and it's so nourishing, hydrating. It is awesome. It comes with like a little exfoliator that's a rubber lips that has like those little rubber perforated thingies in them. I'm sorry, my chin is so itchy. I tried out some new skincare today and I think it's itching my skin. I'm not sure, but I don't love the scrubber that it comes with. I haven't seen an option to be able to purchase this without the scrubber, but to me, the scrubber I doubt is jacking up the price. You're really paying for the product, and the product is awesome. And then the final two lip products that I have are by Too Faced. They are the Peach Lip Balm and Peach Lip Scrub. Look how adorable this packaging is. It is so pretty. It is so girly and chic and just fun. I love it. Both of these smell like Fuzzy Peaches, the candy. So it's very light. It's not overpowering at all, but if you don't like peach, you're not gonna like it. But I think it smells so good and it tastes so good. The exfoliator is a very gentle exfoliator. It's the most gentle one that I have ever tested out. I don't know if there are more gentle ones on the market, but it still gets the job done. And this really nourishes your lips while exfoliating. So I don't even feel like I necessarily need to put a lip product on when I'm done with this because the formula is so great. But I still do. It's just, I don't think you need to. And it tastes really good. It's just beautiful. And the lip balm is also so good. This is a very, oh my God, I can't believe my face. Very lightweight balm. It's the lightest weight out of all of the ones I'm talking about, but it's very nourishing. It kind of coats your lips. I've been enjoying this one a lot before I've been going out into the cold weather because Michigan has had a hell of a winter storm and the temperatures have majorly dropped. And this one just seems to moisturize, but also give that protective layer over your lips. So I don't feel like they get chapped the way they ordinarily would, and it's not overpowering and heavy. You could put a lipstick over top of it, no problem. Again, a little bit goes a long way. It smells really good. It's just super pretty. So these two products have definitely been a win for me. Then for eye patches, I really enjoy the Milk Makeup ones that I demoed on camera. It's the Cooling Water Eye Patch. I have since put it in the fridge and tested it out of the fridge, and it's even more refreshing. The coldness of the patch doesn't last, but it does still give you like an initial good solid minute 2 minutes of that cooling effect, which really does help depuff. And then the mask is just a really great formula. So I have been enjoying these, and I've also been really enjoying the Erno Laszlo Multitask Eye Serum Mask. These ones are more expensive, but they're really great for hydrating, depuffing, helping with fine lines and wrinkles. So this is like a very good skincare product that has multi-use to it. You can always put eye masks on underneath and then do your makeup, and then it will catch the fallout. It will help give a little bit of a sharper line, and then you can kind of multitask that way too if you don't have the time to just do your eye mask and then do your makeup. So that's another nice way to kind of squeeze these into your daily routine, and these ones are really good. And then talking about masks, oh my gosh, this Foreo, this is the cute little stand that it comes with. This is the best thing I have. It's still wet because I used it today. I've been using it nearly every day since that demo. I've missed a couple of days, but I've used it more days than I haven't. Probably 11 out of 15 days, I want to say it was. And this is so amazing. I have seen the most dramatic difference in my skin by incorporating this device. Everybody around me has noticed a difference, whether it's Kurt or my family members, my nail tech, my hairstylist, like everybody. You guys have noticed a difference. This is magical. You don't need the app to make it work. It will let you know by a light which mask the setting is for, and then you just keep clicking the button to get to the right mask if you don't want to go with the app. If you go with the app, all you do is scan the barcode, and then your phone automatically preps the right mask, because this has a T-Sonic technology. It also has a red LED light technology and a green LED light technology. The vibrations in the T-Sonic vary depending on the mask. It has a warming sensation, a cooling sensation at the end, again depending on the mask. So the warmth really helps penetrate that product into your skin. The red LED really helps with healing your skin, fine lines, wrinkles, anything that we all desire in skincare. The red LED therapy takes care of that. Your skin is very absorbent to light, so having such a high concentration of it and working it on your face is not a gimmick. It is very beneficial. You can get, I mean, this is $279, so it is up there, but you get products that are like thousands of dollars to get that red light technology. Unfortunately, since the skin does absorb light so well, it also absorbs the blue light that a cell phone gives off. So you do want to try to be mindful. I mean, I know that's not everybody's ideal way, but I try to not be on my phone as much as possible because it is also damaging your skin. But the red really helps, and the green really helps with evening out your skin tone and brightening your skin. And then when it's cooling, it helps kind of lock in that product. And then if you are using the eye mask, it's cooling to help with depuffing. But at the end of the treatments, it will go from having been so warm and just so relaxing, and the app plays the most beautiful spa music too, and then it will change to cooling to just seal everything in and lock it down, and it is fantastic. I cannot recommend this enough. I had some quack comment on my Foreo video telling me that I'm lying, they don't believe me, and I'm like, I don't care. I mean, you're only harming yourself if you don't believe me and you don't want to try it out. It doesn't hurt me. It's like the most amazing skincare thing I've ever tried, so I'm trying to share it with you guys. And that person just like flat out thinks I'm a liar, and I'm like, okay, well, everybody's noticing a difference. I'm noticing a difference, so you just stay away and don't buy it. It doesn't hurt me if you don't buy it. I'm not an affiliate. I don't get any money. I just try to give you guys the best of the best. And then out of the masks, I have not tried the nighttime one yet, but my favorite favorite, I've already gone through a box, is the Make My Day. It has hyaluronic acid and red algae. This one is also protecting you against pollution and anything that's harmful in the environment, cigarette smoke, all that gross stuff, exhaust. And this one is so skin plumping and nourishing, hydrating. It gives such a gorgeous glow. This one is like hands down my favorite of all of them. Like it's just, and it's jelly too. So I go through 2 cycles on my face. First I put the pad in and I go through a whole cycle, and then when the treatment's done, I squeeze out this leftover product and I put it all over my face and neck. I go through another cycle on my face, and if I have time, I go through a cycle on my neck and chest. If I don't, then I just let the product absorb. And you get so much bang for your buck when you do it that way, and so much added nourishment and hydration to your skin. It is amazing. And the gel makes it very easy to squeeze out of the package and put all over your skin. The other 2 are more of a milk type of a formula, and it's very runny. So when you're squeezing out more product to go through your second treatment or to just add more to your skin in general, it is a little bit trickier because it's so runny, but you figure out, you know, how much to squeeze out at a time. And then when I'm done putting it on my face, I will actually take the packet and hold it onto my chest like this, and then just squeeze all the product up, and then a lot comes out, and then I just disperse it over my neck and chest that way. I find that's the most effective, less mess, not losing product, best way to do it. So the Youth Junkie is the one that I actually used today, and this one has collagen in it, and it's again so nourishing. And then the H2O Overdose also has hyaluronic acid in it, and this one is uber hydrating. So I really love these. I'm thinking of picking up the UFO Mini during the next Sephora sale to see if that one is more effective under the eyes, because this is really big and it's just, it gets it, but it's harder to get your eyes. So I'll likely pick up the smaller one and report back to you guys. Then I got a few samples of the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Sleeping Mask. I've been using this on my neck and chest because I use my Lancome, the expensive Absolue one, on my face. And I have gone through a crap ton of this, and it is a very beautiful night mask. It is super moisturizing, but it's not like heavy and overdone on the moisture. Like sometimes some sleep masks stay greasy and then they get my hair dirty. This one doesn't do that. It absorbs really nicely. It's lightweight but very nourishing, so it's a really good formula. And I have 3 samples. I will probably just keep one of the empty bottles to put in for travel and buy a big one when I do run out, because it is a great formula. That one and the Summer Fridays jet lag mask are 2 of my favorite masks to put on my neck and chest. Then with the amount of coldness that we've had in Michigan, the Body Shop Almond Milk and Honey Body Butter this is the heaviest, like one of the heaviest but most nourishing body butters I have ever tried. I cannot put my clothes directly on. It does need a solid like 15 minutes of sinking in and dry time, but it is so unbelievably nourishing. And I haven't had chapped skin. My skin stays soft, nourished, moisturized up until I shower again. The honey is the lightest scent. It is very pleasant, not overpowering. It goes on so beautifully. A little bit does go a long way, but this one has just been saving my body with how cold it is outside. Then for some hair care, I've been using these 2 products now for 5 months, I want to say. And between these 2 products and changing hairstylists to somebody who like knows what they're doing with my hair and who's actually taking care of it during the toning process and using a mask and oil treatment, my hair has been saved. It is growing again. It's not so frizzy, but Aveda has really turned around my hair. So the Damage Remedy Intensive Restructuring Treatment strengthens hair with deep repair. Okay, I'm gonna make this one a skincare only because it's gonna be a long one. I am wrapping up though, but I will break them up into 2 videos. So this is the largest one you can get. It is 16.9 fluid ounces, so 17 ounces or 500 milliliters. It has 2 smaller sizes, and it is not amazing in the scent, but when you rinse it out, your hair doesn't smell like it. The Aveda is all plant-based, it's cruelty-free, it's full of like good for you ingredients, and that's why getting my hair done with Aveda has been so incredible for it. My scalp doesn't ever itch or burn during the lightening process, during the toning process, and I always had to like scratch my scalp through like the shower cap that they put on because it would just start getting so irritated and itchy. And now I go through my entire appointment without ever feeling any discomfort whatsoever. And she uses an oil treatment and then this mask over top when we're done toning. And then when I wash my hair twice a week, I use this every single time, and it is the best mask I have ever tried. And then the Aveda Smooth Infusion Nourishing Styling Creme nourishes and controls frizz for an all-day smooth style. This is so lightweight, and you can actually so overdo the product and you will be so worried that your hair is going to look greasy or flat or whatever, and somehow this is so magical. Whether you use the correct amount, which, you know, maybe like that much for my hair that's like up to here, is perfect, but I've squeezed out too much before, and when I just lather my whole head in this, it still doesn't get greasy, weighed down, nothing. It is so fantastic. This doesn't smell like anything, so you can put hair perfume on. If you use dry shampoos, nothing is going to interact and make it smell weird, but it's just this magical formula that really does nourish, defrizz. It's best to use on damp hair. I have used it on dry hair, but it's not as effective on dry hair. So it's definitely more worthwhile to use it when you have wet hair. And this is just so good. And when you buy from Aveda online, they do have a reward system. They have Ebates, so it's also great to buy from them. They always have free gifts with purchase. So if you don't have an Aveda account, I highly recommend checking it out. Their Rose Blossom, I think it is, no, Cherry Blossom shampoo is also a really great shampoo. So that one I love, and it smells really good. I don't use the conditioner because I do use the mask, but it's bomb. And then the Dyson, let me grab it. Okay, if you buy the stand, this is how everything looks when you pick up the Dyson. I do have the pink one. So this stand is definitely worthwhile. It's $80 for it. It's expensive, but it does keep everything together very nicely. And this just sits on my countertop in my bathroom just like this. And this is all magnetic. So it just comes right off. And then these attachments are also magnetic, and they just hold like that. So I use the longer attachment, and when I put this up to my roots, first I dry it, and then I do the cold burst right away. You just hold the cold button down and it adjusts to cool air, and then I hold it at the root while my hair is like flipped over, just the crown of my head, and it helps lift my hair so much and actually maintain so much volume and fullness. It is incredible. I've never had a hairdryer do that. This also has technology where I believe it's every minute. It might be sooner than that. It might be 30 seconds, but it's not more than a minute. It has this self-adjusting technology to your hair. So if you have it set too hot or the machine's too hot, it will kind of cool itself down. So I end up, it's just a little flick for the on off, and then you have your fan settings and your heat settings. I keep my fan cranked and I keep the heat on the lowest setting, and it does dry my hair, it doesn't damage my hair, and it gives the most beautiful finish. This is $400. It is crazy expensive, For me, it's worth the money because my hair got so badly damaged with the last person that I was seeing that everything counts right now to bring my hair back to how it was before I went to him. And if you can justify it, it's worth it. The price point will likely come down as the technology gets older and older. It is newer technology. It has a ridiculously long cord, but everything about this is fantastic. It's just so pricey. I did buy it during a Sephora sale, so if you wait and get 20% off, at least you're saving $80 plus the tax on that $80. So it does make it a little bit better, but it's still $320. I just had to share with you guys that it's not a gimmick. The first time I used it, I was like, I'm not 100% sure if it was like worth that much money. And then I kept using it, and I can tell you that it is. I just hope that the price point does come down. And the final product that I want to talk about in the skincare, hair care department has to do with teeth, but it's not really worthwhile to put it into make the makeup section. It's this Waterpik Water Flosser. Now this is the Pro model. It comes with a charger and then 4 attachment heads plus the travel plug. And I have had this now for a month and a half. I use it every single day and it is fantastic. Every time I'm done using it, you put your run your tongue over your teeth and it feels like you just got a professional dentistry cleaning. It is so amazing how it just like powerfully gets rid of all of the plaque buildup, anything that's stuck in your teeth, how clean everything feels. I have a retainer on my bottom teeth and this just pushes everything out. There's actually a retainer head in here and then the other heads, there's a plaque head. The other 2 heads I haven't used, but it also comes in this nice travel case. It comes in black or this plum purple color, and this head is the one that really helps just push away plaque. This head is the retainer one, which is actually bristles. It doesn't look like bristles on camera, but they're very dense, coarse bristles. And then there are 2 other heads that look like they are the same, but color-coded, so if somebody is sharing this. And then the little travel plug just to keep it safe. And I did bring it on the cruise. Like I got so hooked on this about 2 weeks before my trip and I've used it every day since 2 weeks before, like mid-December, and it's now February 2nd. And you fill the reservoir up with water and it goes for 30 seconds. I use 3 rounds. I'll do 2 rounds with the ortho one because it's just so powerful, and I do keep it on the high setting. There's a low, medium, and high. I like it just as powerful as it gets. I haven't tried the lesser settings, but if you have sensitive gums, I think that it would be good on the lesser setting. And so I'll go through 30 seconds with this guy, 30 seconds with this guy. You have to change or add more water each round. And then the last one, I do 30 seconds with the plaque guy on my upper teeth. And it is the first couple times my gums did bleed a little bit, and now though the last 5-6 weeks there's no bleeding, no discomfort. They don't get swollen, puffy, like nothing like that. But this has made a huge difference, and having healthy teeth and gums is like vital to your health. It's also vital for aesthetics because as you lose teeth, your face will get more concave. Teeth help keep your face looking good and obviously a nice smile and everything else. So there's a lot of purpose behind this, and it's much easier than flossing. I don't recommend like skipping out on flossing altogether, but this is definitely quicker if you're really tired in between meals. You just don't want to get the floss out and get in your teeth. It's just awesome to have. You do have to use it where you have the pick in it and then it's filled. You want to be over a sink because you hold the power button. This is the release button, and I keep my hand over the power button. So as the water runs out, you hear it. I can hit the power right away. I don't know if it will affect the motor over time or not by letting it run when there's no water. So the whole time I'm doing it, I just keep my hand here and I bend over the sink and I just go from tooth to tooth to tooth, and I let the water just pour out of my mouth into the sink. That way you're holding it up at an angle. The water doesn't get onto your arm and get your clothing damp. That happened to me at first when I was just doing it upright. The water would run down a bit. I had to change my pajamas. So by doing it this way, nothing ever gets wet. The countertop stays clean. Everything just goes into the sink. You can hold it in your mouth and then gradually spit it out as like the water builds up, but I'm doing it in the privacy of my own bathroom, so I do it the most convenient way, and then you click that button and it just pops out. So I had to share all of these products with you, right down to this, because I have been obsessed with those 3 pieces of technology, the Dyson, the Foreo, and the water pick, and then these products have made such a difference in my skin, my lips, just my hair, and I've been so excited to make this video to share it with you guys. So please thumbs this video up if you liked it, please share it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. So until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.